me check. Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Feel like we should be live. Feel like we should be live. La 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 la. Let's see. It's so funny. I gotta check on my own to see if we're live. I think we are. Look at this. To see if we're live. Okay. I think we are. Yeah, we are live. Okay. I think we are. Yeah, we are live. We're live. Just to let you know. We're live. Anyway, all right. Hopefully I'll cut this out later on when we after it's uploaded. Anyway, start you off. What is this? Trading Places?
Trading Places.
With Keo and Rio?
Keo and Rio, you know it. All day, every day.
Yeah. So anyway, we're just doing this because we love trading and we've been getting really deep into technical analysis, and we said, let's just throw this stuff online, see if anybody might know some stuff that we don't know, and they might see things that we don't see. But right now we're just trying different techniques, and we've been really big on what? XRP?
Yep.
And Solana. So
those have been our money makers.
That's the ones that's been making the money for us. I'm trying to look through, see what we got going on right now. I'm looking at which one? This is the stochastic 3. That's the one that view I'm looking at right now. I'm trying to see where we at on our oscillators. You know, I'm looking at let's see. Hold on. It's fun trying to adjust your lines on the fly. Okay, well.
I feel like, did we miss a bounce?
Did we miss a bounce?
I don't know.
We might have missed a bounce.
60 maybe. It wasn't ready.
At what time?
Right around 21:55.
Yeah, I'm at 21:55. I think that was a pretty close one. I don't think it was a true bounce.
I don't think it was a quad bounce for
no,
sure.
No, it wasn't a quad bounce because if you look.
But it was pretty close though. I'm trying to click in here. 21:55 now. It was under the 20.
Well, for sure it wasn't a quad bounce because we didn't get a yellow triangle. See that? So we got one earlier around 2035, 2040. For anybody who's watching, these triangles, these yellow triangles pointing up, all that does is it says that all the oscillators, the stochastic oscillators, we have 4 of them. One is on the 9 EMA, this is the 9, this is the 14, it's the 40, and this is the 60 down here. And all this is telling you is that all of these guys are below 20 on the oscillator. So that's an indicator for us. What do we call that? It's called a quad.
Quad rotation.
The quad rotation. That's not something that we came up with. Someone else came up with this, and we've been following this strategy, and it's been working pretty well for us. But
but that one you see back at 1855.
1855.
No,
Oh
that
yeah.
was like super below.
Yeah.
There was one. What was 1925?
I think I was in that trade.
1925. No,
I think I was in that trade. I think I jumped in that trade, made some quick money, and jumped out. I think I made like a real small percentage, something like a 12, 13%. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was part of that one because that's 1855. That was 655. Yeah, that was around the time I was trading. Which today has been a crazy day. Yeah, pretty sure I was a part of that because see all these triangles going up. Yeah, I was part of that whole thing. Well, watching it very closely and paying close attention to this guy over here. You notice that little indicator over to the right, that box.
The delta.
Yeah. This indicator right here, folks. I'm gonna show it to you on the screen. Volumetric Video by Big Beluga. This one is cool. Big Beluga. So these are the settings. All right. See it, copy it, use it. There you go. There you go. All right. So that one there is pretty cool because it actually tells you what's the buy and the sell volume, and it tells you the delta volume. So, of course, if we're in red, if it's negative, you can see who's winning. It's the sellers. And during this time when we were trading, when there were a couple times where it was, well, not a couple times, you see all these times where this indicator was pointing up. Well, it's pointing up because everything lined up. All of the oscillators were at the 20 or below 20. That's what it's supposed to do. So it's not broken. It's just telling you that, hey, everything is oversold right now, right? But the problem is the market was still going down. So it's remaining under the 20 for everything. And normally when we see these indicators, we would jump in at the next green candle. So if you notice right here, there's a indicator. Then the next one, there was a nice green candle. So we would jump in at the close of that candle. But you see what happens is that it went up and it started pulling back. But see, the good part is that if you would have looked at this volumetric indicator, you would have noticed that the sellers were winning at the time. So that stopped me from jumping in the trade. And I just kept watching as it going down, and every time the sellers were still winning. So that avoided, I avoided danger with that one. So I think that's something that we're going to pay more attention to, Keo.
Definitely, for sure.
So, seeing that all the craziness was going on today, do you know what was happening?
Man, if you were watching the charts today, I hope you had on a seatbelt because it was quite the roller coaster. Bitcoin had pushed up above 84K, but as we can see right now, we are not trading at 84K. It's looking right around 82.9 as we look at the charts right now. So really think that the market is still just really just nervous, and nervous for good reason. We have the Fed meeting that is happening on tomorrow. So everybody's hoping, of course, that, they keep the rates unchanged right around where it is right now, 4.25, 4.50, somewhere around there. And I think that people is just honestly just on edge about what Jerome Powell might say about, the future cuts. So the market is pricing and doing its thing because, nothing is, really guaranteed.
Do you really think there's any possibility that he would raise interest rates? That's just not possible, right? I mean, I can't see. That's
Man,
going to cause that'd cause a super crash in the market.
anything's possible. Trump is on the throne.
Yeah.
Anything's possible.
So as we know, anytime Trump opens his mouth, the market either goes up or down. So lately we've been trading when
He sleep.
yeah. Exactly. We can't take a chance. He's yeah.
Yeah. But there's hopefully there's some hope that's out there. I don't know. It's really honestly just quite the toss up. There's, people just believing that, the sell off is mostly due to macro concerns, liquidity issues. If you don't know what the macro concerns are, it's basically all the stuff that we're just talking about. The Federal Reserve decision rates, consumer sentiment is hitting an all-time low. We're talking about tariffs. People are talking about the economic slowdown in the US. So it's just a lot of factors, that are just, looming right now that just makes this market super volatile, which I hope we have a disclaimer up. This is just something that we have learned and we enjoy doing. That this is a very high risk hobby, I could say the least.
Yeah, very high risk. And what she's talking about is that, yeah, trading crypto is high risk, but what we also do is we're trading, what is it called? Let's see, BloFin. So we're trading actual, what do you call that thing? Futures, perpetual contracts, high leverage, and we're using this platform called BloFin. If you want to get in, the link is in the bio, and you guys get a welcome bonus. It's based on your deposit, so just make sure that if you sign up, you go and activate that bonus after you sign up based on your deposit. Anyway, as you can see here, you can choose your leverage. So we have for XRP, it goes from 1x to 50x. We choose to mess with 35x. We are not recommending you do 35x
at all
because that is very risky.
You could
lose everything in seconds.
Your shirt.
Okay, so
your mama shirt.
This is not financial. This is not financial advice.
Everybody's shirt gone.
Okay, everybody's shirt.
Yeah, it's super volatile, but we're trying to navigate these choppy waters. Again, like we said, not financial experts or advisors, just two traders with charts and guts to put our own money on the line. That's where we are.
Did you know? So XRP has, you go from 1 to 50x, but good old Bitcoin, woo, You go 150x.
That's ridiculous.
150x. You guys don't understand. Like, when it comes to leverage, that just tells you how fast, how much more money you can make, and multiplies it by 150x. But it multiplies your losses by 150x, meaning that you can lose your money 150 times faster.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
I mean, like, for somebody to do that, like, I mean, the market must be like on frozen mode in order for you to feel like you can win with
Well,
that.
let's look at this. So if I click on 150x, right, on Bitcoin, and let me see. I'm trying to expand my window, but it's not letting me. Let me see. All right. Well, don't worry about my window for now. Let's look at this. So let's say, for example, I put in, I don't care what amount of money I put in. I'm just putting 10. That doesn't represent $10, but I'm just putting 10 here. And just so I can see what we're looking at for a liquidation cost. Let's see. This window sucks right here. That's okay. Well, that's probably the reason why I am not trading using like this window right here. Literally should expand, but it's not expanding. Okay, it's all good. We won't worry about it. Like I said, I don't use this on here to trade. I think it's because I'm using my browser. That's right. So actually the problem is I'm using the browser of my iPad to do this instead of the app. If I use the app, it would be much better. But if I use the app, then it's going to disconnect me from my phone, and I do my trades from my phone because I could get in and out faster. I just use the browser so I can show you when I'm actually in an entry. So please excuse that. I was going to show you guys the difference, how it looks when you're jumping in on a 150x, how close that that difference is, or where your exit or your leverage point would be. But we're going to get off that. Keo, what are you doing over there?
You know, I'm just clicking around. Just clicking around, looking to see if I can spot any opportunities, and looking to see what's going on the 5, and what's going on the 15. Trying to spot a direction. Oh man.
Which view is this?
This
liquidity?
is liquidity sweep video that I'm looking at right now.
Okay, let me show the folks at home what you're looking at. And you're looking at Ripple, okay. So you got the 5 window and the 15-minute window right next to it.
Yeah.
Anything interesting over there on that 5-minute window?
So it says that it detected a falling wedge pattern, which is supposedly a bullish reversal pattern. So I see where the trend is at, and it broke out above the trend, and so it did go bullish, but now it looks like it is falling again. So it's outside of that pattern now. So do we have a free fall? Don't know. MACD is pointing down, so it gives me the indication that it's going to further fall. I'm seeing nothing but red liquidity bars over here, red fair value gaps. Seeing, is this the discount zone or what is this area? Yeah, it's going into the discount zone. So I feel like we should have some free fall action happening, although there's a green fair value gap that's printed. So it might be trapped, bouncing between about 228, about 228.88, somewhere up in there. Could be bouncing, but I don't know. We'll see.
So when I'm looking at this, I see what you're talking about. There was a falling wedge pattern. You guys see the pattern is like this right here. Yeah. And it says it's a breakout. It broke out already. Right. So it did what it was supposed to do. Yeah, you can see the breakout happen, so it played out. So that falling wedge, I guess, is just staying there until the candles till the candles pass the end of that triangle. Maybe that's when it will disappear. But yeah, so that's done. So now that that's done, where are we at as far as next moves?
Just got a bearish confirmation on Bitcoin.
Oh, we did? Mm-hmm. Oh, what alert came up?
Yep.
Okay.
On another red fair value gap just printed. So, yeah, looks like we're going to be pushing down. I could see it going down into the discount zone, and then hopefully there's some liquidity action down there, some buyers ready to pick it up at that price, but who knows?
Okay. And that discount zone is over there in the purple, right?
Starting at 227.
So
right there.
So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and check the fib view because I haven't looked at that. Let's see if our fibs are set up.
Now on the 15, there's an ascending broadening wedge, which is a bearish reversal.
Oh, well.
Pattern. So.
And that's exactly what it feels like. Is a bearish situation right now. So let's see. This fib has been going for a while. And let me turn off this VWAP so I can see it better. All right. And let me extend it. All right. So now we're fully extended. You know what's funny is I see a lot. If you go to the fib view right now. And if you go to the 15-minute and kind of shrink it down like I did. Like bring it down on the sides, yeah. Bring it down so you can see the top, bottom of the fib, and then yeah, keep going. Do you notice now? Move over a little bit so you can see the fib lines on the right. Yeah. See the 382? You see how much? A lot of activity in the 382 area.
So resistance.
A lot of resistance. So what I'm thinking is that, so right now we're all the way down, so we don't even have to worry. And so I'm just keeping a note of the 382 just in case we do a reversal if we're going back up. If we become undersold, oversold, then that's the direction it's going to, right? But that's all the way to $2.34, $2.34.
Yeah, the last time it was like at this like level was on Sunday.
At what level?
I mean, because like
at
low,
the zero.
At the zero, yeah. It was Sunday. You see how low it was? It was at 6:45 a.m.
Yeah, you're right.
It's been ranging above this, so it touches this, then I would assume that it would maybe pop upwards.
Yeah, because that should be a pretty strong support. And plus it's the bottom of the fib. So,
and there's like a liquidity block that's just chilling, waiting, that has more buyers than sellers right around the 228 mark. So it's 228 around the.
So the fib is 226, 226.60.
See, yeah.
And you're seeing
it's a liquidity block on the liquidity sweep view.
Okay, so we're marking this fib. So let's mark these fibs. So we got a fib at 226.60 and 234.56. So 226.60. Let me go ahead and switch over to the other view. So 226.60. Oh, it's already, I already have it marked. And so yeah, the fib's are already marked. So that fib is a real fib. It's not an old fib. So 226.60 is the zero. And what were you saying about?
There's a liquidity block starting at 228.
On the 5-minute table? 5-minute chart?
And on the 15.
Okay, so 15 is this block here.
Oh gosh, like this is super long.
I know.
On the 15. My goodness gracious.
Yeah, it's pretty long.
It's pretty long. It starts around the 227, which makes sense because people gonna be fighting.
Yeah, that's a lot of
indecision.
There's a lot of red down there.
That's a lot of red on the 15, not so much on the 5 though.
Okay. So then I'm just thinking, are we going to have the opportunity to get into anything? Because if anything, with all this red that's going on as far as all this, well, on the 15, there's a lot of red liquidity going on. But on the you know what's strange? On your screen, you got some blue, some green.
Well, I just switched to the 1-minute chart.
Oh, you're in the 1-minute chart over there.
And then I switched back to this is the 5-minute chart right here.
So this is what she was looking at. She switched this over to 1 minute, and
you see that triangle that printed?
she starts seeing. I saw all this green, and I'm like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, I don't know. That reversed like within the blink of an eye. Only thing, I don't know. The 15 has a red fair value gap that printed. Excuse me. So it should come down, go through that, pop back up. But yeah, there's in the 1 minute chart, nothing but space and opportunity to go up like it's doing a reversal situation. Look at the MACD though. It made a twist. Or did it? No. A twist on the 1, but on the 5, it's like trying to hold on to life. It's above ground zero, what we call ground zero. So I don't know. It might be hard to. Oh, you know what I missed?
What?
You know what I missed? On the 15-minute window, there's a liquidity block that's hanging out at 228.56. I mean, oh, that was the same one on the 5 and on the 15. The 15-minute one, it's like really long. And it actually started a number of candles back. So maybe it's the start of a reversal. And that's what it looks like. It's printing higher highs and know about the higher lows, at least on 15. That's different.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Now you see how it just switched so fast. Wait, that's a 1 minute, 5 minute. I'm sitting here like, is my eyes deceiving me?
So you got.
But you see how the liquidity bars turn from green to red though?
So you got 5 minutes on both sides. Okay. So this is 15. This over here. You got over there. So 1 minute, 5 minutes.
Do you see all the liquidity went away? Is our eyes playing tricks on us? You saw it, right?
But that was on the 1.
Look. It's gone.
Oh, it's gonna come back. You got. Talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes some time to load on the page. So what she was doing is she went to the 1 minute like this, and then it was taking forever for this to load, and then that popped up.
So where are we going? We going down? We shorting the market?
If we were to short it, I would want to short it until we hit, going towards the 226. And I think when it gets to the 226,
it's going to be playing games around there.
You know what's going to happen. It hits the 226. That automatically means that we are in this territory right here. We're in the stochastic territory where everybody should be below 20 again.
I feel safer around there than trying to short because it's just, I don't know. Just for me.
Yeah.
It's like this, it'd be really, really playing games. Because I think it's moving so fast and it starts printing all the fair value gaps and it's going back and forth and it's trapping you between prices.
Yep. It does look like it's moving down. Trying to. But let's look at this closer. Hold up for a second. I think I just caught something. Is this a possible bear flag? Let's see.
How much time we got? We got 2 minutes in this candle. See, this is the type of candle that you can only hope for. Like, we're never in this candle. We're just smooth going down.
Yeah,
this drives me absolutely bonkers.
Yeah. Wait, when did this yellow print?
What view are you on?
We just missed it. Oh Lord. I'm looking at Solana.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
I just like, what's going on? So I'm looking at Solana. And yeah.
Were you looking at Solana the whole time?
No, just when I switched to this stochastic view.
Oh, gotcha.
And it's playing out a bear flag right now. If you look at it, take a look.
I'm still trying to figure out the bear flags. I haven't been able to just outright identify.
Well, no, switch the view.
You on the stochastic one?
3.
Stochastic 3. All right.
See it?
You made that trend line?
Yeah.
Okay. So we missed it.
No, it's happening right now. Now, it may not be a fully true bear flag, but it is definitely playing out like one, because now this candle's outside of it and it's pushing down.
1 second left. Okay.
So
you have the 9-3 that's already down into like the 68 area. 14, 70, 74. So is it too late, or would be the one that determines if you're in or not?
if I was to play this, which I'm really thinking about it, I would play it to the down, and I would target about here.
So then you're believing that it would make a double bottom situation.
Sort of, kind of, but I'm just more looking at this potential bear flag, which again, I don't see it as a true. It could be. To be honest, it is a bear flag. It's not perfect as far as how it lines up, but the pattern is there. What's the pattern? So we start down here. First green one is first green candle. You got this high. Next green candle, higher high. Red candle, higher low. Next green candle, higher high. Next green candle, higher high. Next red candle, higher low. And the next green candle is a higher high again. And then the next red candle is a higher low. So technically it is a bear flag, right? So now these next candles that are outside that are not following the pattern, now it's creating a lower, the red candle created a lower low, and the green candle, if it closes green and creates a lower high, that's really a confirmation that it is about to go the opposite direction. I technically should take that trade.
So how is the stochastic indicators helping?
It's not. For this situation, it's not. I came over here to check on the stochastic indicators, but while I was here, I noticed the bear flag. I could have identified this bear flag somewhere else, but remember, I wasn't looking for Solana. I just happened to fall into it because the chart was already defaulted to Solana.
Yeah. Man, I wish we could have been a part of this. There's a huge slide down starting Monday at 12:45.
Yeah, at around noon.
Yeah, it slid all the way down to where.
Yeah.
Wow. So it was at as high as 130.62.
So this is what she's looking at, folks.
Goodness gracious, 130.62, 123.68. Good God.
She's looking at how it dropped down from all the way up here and around noon and just kept going down. Kept going down. All the way to where we're at right now.
So was there news today, or is this just fear?
It's just basically what you was reporting on earlier.
It was fear. But nothing special about, because in TradingView, it's talking about how Solana is marking their 5-year journey.
Yeah.
400 billion transactions and counting. So it seemed like we should have been celebrating. Well, somebody's celebrating, I'm sure, if we rolled that down all the way there.
So you see Solana? It made the next candle made another lower low. Right?
It did.
And it is going the direction I talked about. Look at it.
I'm seeing it.
I called it.
Yeah. Yep.
And I'm not in it.
It's okay.
Is it?
It is. Okay? It really is, because.
Is it okay?
Yeah, it is.
I can still get a whole dollar. I can get a dollar drop. Dollar drop in the bucket. Look at this.
And it's up to you, dear. But, like, I don't know.
It's all right. Hopefully somebody else out there got it. Look at that. It's like
oh, that smooth move down.
It's so perfect.
So smooth.
And guys, you know, what we're talking about here, percentage wise, would be literally something like 0.58% if you multiply that by 35. It's something like a 17%, 18% move because we're multiplying. We're doing a 35x. So yeah, 17% move. If you did 1,000, you just make $170 move.
Okay.
You put 10,000 in, then you're looking at 1,700.
Man, I'll be shaking in my boots. Nah. Well, you're the one. Now, me, maybe. I like to read the charts, but you got the nerves of steel. Ooh, look at that. Look at that move.
You got to give it to me. I have been on point with my bull and my bear flags.
I give it to you.
I have had a crazy streak, guys. And every time I call a bear or bull flag, it plays out. Every time.
And how much time left in this candle? A minute 20?
And even this right here, I would even take, I don't even have to hit the purple, even though it's going to. I could have took profit right here. No problem.
That was such a nice smooth move action down. Like, how often do you get those smooth?
It gave you all the indicators.
Moves.
We have to look at this. Like, really think about it. I broke it down. You got, this is how you got to identify a bear or bull flag. This is a bear flag because you got a higher high. When you got, here's the first green candle. Then you got a higher high on the second green candle. Then you got a higher low. If we start right here with this red candle, this was the first low. This next red candle is the higher low. Let's jump to the next red candle. That's another higher low. Then the next red candle is another higher low. It's going in that pattern. Very easy. Now you go all the green candles. You got a green candle. Here's the first one. Second one, higher high. Next one, higher high. Next one, higher high. You don't really count this baby one that stayed within there. But the next green candle made up for it and made another higher high. So all of those gave you the bear flag pattern. Now what do you look for? Does it continue down the inside of the channel? Or do you get once you get the first candle outside of the channel, then that's when the ride is over. And you got the first red flag, the first red candle, and that red candle became a lower low instead of a higher low. That was your automatic indicator to tell you it's time to go down. And then we got the next two were lower lows. And you're supposed to be in this candle right here, the second red candle outside of the channel. That's the one you should have jumped in and then rode it down. Now, will it make it to the purple line? I don't know, but I would have took some profit right here. I didn't have to hit that purple. Sometimes it could be a large play out or a small play out. If you look at the size of the whole flag, it pretty much is like it moved maybe half of the flag, the position that it moved. So, I mean, that would be good enough for me. It could possibly still play out. Right now, it's going back up. So, I wouldn't personally get back in. If I was already in, I would already had a stop loss. If I didn't take my profits already over here at about 123. I probably would have had it set to 124 and just get out there. But yeah. So yeah. Yeah, this is a complete, it's reversing. So the chances of it hitting the purple line again is going to be very slim. But we could have got some profit off that play. Made a small little profit.
No yawning, sir.
All profit is good profit.
I take it.
All profit is good profit.
Now it's just gonna be an engulfing candle. No, it looks like their body bottoms are literally at the exact same amount.
Yeah, it's definitely not an engulfing candle. It just feels close to it. Feels very close. But it's not.
We have our oscillators doing Etch a Sketch move. Etch a Sketch. Am I going up? Am I going down? Am I going up? Am I going down?
So if it did this over here on Solana, did it do it over on XRP? XRP.
Looks like it.
XRP, I think might have done it. Let me see. Higher low, higher low, higher low, higher high, higher high, higher. Yeah, so it had the same bear flag over here, but it actually played out better over here.
Yeah, those top three things, stochastics all had the top two had oversold signals. Overbought. I had to get those right in my head. Overbought.
So yeah, oh, so you're already on the page. So you see it, and then the second one. So Ripple is way better. Ripple is actually playing out all the way. That was a nice bear flag we missed.
Solana always distracting us.
Yeah, Solana. Can't believe you, Solana. You didn't complete it like they did. Oh, look, they're coming back. Oh, look. It did come
Solana?
back. Yeah, it's come back to prove it.
Man, this Solana be playing games. You hear me?
Hey, look. It's proven my point. It said, don't worry, we still have chance to hit your purple. We still have chance. It's not over.
So you think it's going to create the double bottom, pop back up? Are we looking at a lower situation?
You know what? This is a time to switch over to number 3. Are we in number 3? We are number 3. So if we're in number 3, the box is up there. So look at the box. Look at the buy box. The buy box says, folks, says 6 million to 11 million sell. Minus 55 on the delta.
Oh my gosh, you see XRP just pushed super down.
I did.
Oh. Man, if you were in the short for this,
yeah, if I would have called that bear flag over there, And by the way, Solana has touched the purple. Oh, well, almost touched the purple.
Man. Switch to Ripple, man.
Yeah,
This just make you sick. But you know what? As I don't know, as I'm learning more and more, I would rather be able to call it and know and see it play out than to be in it and it makes this crazy reversal and your whole theory is just out the window.
Because I would have put the line at about here. This is where I would have put my line at.
And then maybe put your a trailing stop right there.
So that would have been my line. I could have put a trailing stop, but most likely I would have just took profit right there. And
what's going on around here? Like, what is happening? Is this because we were talking about it getting here into like the discount zone? So is this where we are? Go back to the fib view. No, liquidity sweep.
We'd have made more money over here on XRP.
Oh yeah, it's at the 0 line.
Is that the 0 line?
Mm-hmm. Just touched it.
Oh yeah, 226.60. Yep.
It touched it.
So we talked about that, guys.
Talked about it, and we watched it literally freaking play out, and we didn't have a dime.
We didn't put nothing in.
We didn't put nothing in here. Look at that MACD all curved backwards.
Because we're talking, saying that, oh yeah, we don't have a trade, but then,
but it's in the discount zone and discount area, so maybe we can see a setup happen.
But what's the next thing we said? What's the next thing we said? It's gonna come down to this level, down to the 226 and bounce.
But there's like a huge liquidity block for the
down, right?
For the down.
For the short.
I don't know, like,
so it could break through.
Already been playing out that liquidity block, or it does have to be in this space?
Let's talk about this. So now let's talk about this, because if this breaks that fib level, then there's gonna be more hurt to come.
There's more blood on the streets.
Blood on the streets.
And you know what? We just buy the dip.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh,
or we slide on down with it.
Another red came up. Another red fair value gap. Just came up right here. That's telling me.
You know, I've never seen like wait a second. Do you see this right here? That's printed. Like, where's this line? The 908K 7%. Is that just happened to fall in the fair value gap paying? Because I've never seen a number appear there. Right here.
There's a number right here. I don't know. I think maybe
it says like there's a change of structure, so maybe it was part of that.
Oh, there's a change of structure too. This is about to go down. I'm sorry. I might have to get into it. So let's see. Let's go back to.
Oh, there's a break of structure on the 15.
What are we looking at? 5 million to 10 million for the short.
Wow, I'm about to create. Where was the prior day? Prior day low was at 229. So we're well beyond the prior day's low. It's about to create an even lower low. How low can you go? How low can you go? Man.
Okay.
I probably am going to go to my prop account because I'm still learning.
So I jumped in.
Oh, Lord. Hold on to our hats.
I jumped in at 227.22. So let's see.
Hold on to your hats, folks.
So if you go here, guys.
Strap in. Strap in with us.
Now you guys will see. You see this line here. This shows you that I'm in the market. I'm up $4.92 right now. $5.
What's your exit?
So what is my exit? That is a good question.
Always gotta have an entry and an exit, folks.
So my exit. Because I didn't even put a lot into it because I was expecting it to come back up, and then I was going to DCA some more in, but it's already going. So let's pull up the fib on the TV. I want to see. That'll give me an idea of what my exit would be. So right now I'm already up 10%. 10%. So usually we try to make a 12.5% or better move. It's playing at the fib, so we still got room for it to fully crack that fib. When it fully cracks the fib, meaning, so we got 1 minute to close.
Mm-hmm.
If it closes below that fib, then it's going.
And it's an anchor tied to its neck.
So I would think that it would go down as low as 223.
What's giving that indication?
Halfway to the minus 0.27 fib. Halfway there. So that's 223. That would be my target.
I'm going back to the stochastic one just so I can see what's happening there.
So 223.
Oh, look at big boy. Heading. I call the 60 stochastic big boy. It's because he's monitoring an average of 60 candles, right?
Yeah.
60 candles ago, so he moves
He's
a
the
little
slowest.
slower. So I'll call him big boy. So big boy is heading under 20. That's a good sign for the...
Oh, look. Look at it.
Huh?
It's moving.
What?
It's
the candle?
It's under the fib.
I'm just wondering, when do we get to that oversold mark? So are we looking at
We're there. Oversold is about to touch.
Are we, because you're looking at the 9.3 or what?
Look up top. Everybody's under. Look at
Right, but
everybody.
Are we looking at this guy?
Everybody's oversold right now.
Understood. But then once you get oversold, then it's time for people to start picking it up.
Right.
And
so we're gonna make a reverse.
Correct.
Yeah.
So
we
this
got
9.3 is
the
that
9.3. We want the 9.3 to go above the 20.
So if it gets above the 20, then we need to be thinking about exiting, no matter where.
Yes.
If you got to your target or not, right?
So if this,
because you see how the 9.3 is doing this little etch-a-sketch move on this candle, but it's pointing upwards. So the average then, if it wins, means that there are more buyers than there are sellers. So we need to be prepared to like get out.
Yep.
So 9.3 at 16.8. So we see it moving back because the buyers, because it's in the discount zone, people want to buy it at that. Because this is the lowest, or it's lower than the previous day's low. So this is a good price if you wanted to buy it.
So you see, guys, right here, I can actually,
Still got 2 minutes left.
this here, I could move this line. Oh, is it not let? Yes, yeah, I can move this line to bring it closer to where I want to sell. This is my close. So, how much time we got left?
2 minutes, minute 56.
Okay.
We get some more volume because it's pushing down. We just need to pay close attention. We need to really win this candle so that it has no thought of moving back to that 20 right now. So we need this one. We need it. Good job. Now I want to look at some price action. You know, the price action sometimes be, ugh. Making me feel away.
It's pulling down still.
Yeah, it's nice and deep into that discount space.
How much time we got in 10?
50 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
We got a nice little spread on the MACD between the supply line and that green line. It's a nice little space. Be nice if we can get a nice little volume bucket. On the 15, MACD did that it's crossing. It's doing a little twist to the down. It's definitely making new lows, man.
Another thing you guys will notice, you see how I moved up my exit and BloFin just runs away from it. I always feel like they're running away from your exit because when you're trying to do a limit order, you know, it just seems like they don't want you to get that limit order in.
Just know that on the price action though window, there was a green fair value gap that printed, so it turned around to grab it. Was it green or red? Sorry, red. It was a red fair value gap, so it turned around to grab some more of that liquidity, and now it's pushing down.
It looked like it took half of my entry, so it just took me out.
Oh wait, it stopped you out?
No, I didn't stop out. I made a profit. I pulled up my profit up to. I just made a quick $20. But
oh, look, it says quad signal all 4 under 20 for XRP.
Yeah.
So now we needed to do.
So now it's the time for reverse, and that's the reason why I moved it up, is because I think there's going to be time for us to get in for the long.
We need that bounce though. I really need to see that. Let's see. Switch over. There's big boy. See, I like this because he's not so far away from the 20. He make that reversal. If we can push up in the discount zone, he just do like a nice little loop up, hit the 20, and then everybody else is still at the 20 because that's low enough. The 9.3 is like at 9, the 14. So by the time big boy be able to turn around, hopefully they're all turning around and they're all gonna bounce on the 20. Then that'll be a nice little situation. He can turn around.
So And we got our symbol to move up. Everybody's under 20. The 9 is at 7.5, 14 is at 6, 9, the 40 is at 9, the 60 is at 16. So everybody's